Hello. Introducing a segment and a few segments on chia seeds. Here we have a glass. This originally started with just over a tablespoon volume of dry chia seeds and added up to here the water, and this is less than 2 hours of soaking, and you can see how thick it's become. In the following video, I start to talk about dehydrating and making crispy chia chips in the oven when you don't have a dehydrator. So this is a lot of the texture that would be produced as well. I will talk briefly now about chia seeds a little bit and include some of the information on the screen perhaps, because I took some of it from Wikipedia and I grew some chia seeds, you'll see in the video following, and find that they are one of the most gentle types of seeds, especially when you're dealing with a health issue. So here we have, actually in Mexico now, one of the original lands of chia seeds, with another ancient plant, the fern, and plenty of ancient mosquitoes and humidity close by the water. I will show you one other flower here blooming. I have a feeling this is called a bird of paradise. Let's see. So the chia plant, briefly now to introduce it. Here from Wikipedia is some of the reading you can do and a photograph of the plant again. The other footage it's from my growing it. And also learning about, it is from the salvia family of plant classification. This means that it is a cousin or close to a mint family. That means most likely the leaves are also edible. I think these things we don't know when we buy from bulk or buy the chia seeds in a bag and just soak them or buy them in the store made into a pudding. They're very nourishing, highly helpful with the digestion. People talk about them with their omega-3 fatty acids. That's a whole deep subject that I've learned about as well. But I feel like they're more gentle than flax seeds and very balanced in their nature. So I'll put the information up further about some of the things that I learned reading about it, and hopefully you can incorporate it into your diet at my website, uniquerawfoods.com. I do have selling some brands of them, so please stop by, especially if you are finding it hard to find them in your area or too expensive. I'm happy always to receive your emails and suggestions for buying, for you to be able to procure them at your budget. Hello, I am going to show you through the garden a bit here. First we have some peas, from dry peas. Little dry peas were planted in the ground, and some pea sprouts. This you can do with any ground, even inside the house. It's very, very easy. Of all the growing sprouts that I've had, these seem to be the easiest, quickest, easy, quick, affordable. I sing up in the mountains. You want to see the mountains? Ready? So here we'll come back down from the mountains, and there is some sort of a pumpkin plant. You see it has started growing, and I've put in a piece of this tall grass. We cut that, and you can use it as a stake for it to grow up. These leaves are bigger than my hand, bigger than my face. So nice. I'm almost certain this is either, I put in the ground here either pumpkin seeds, unhulled pumpkin seed, or it is a sambo, which is a unique food to South America. Here are pea sprouts. Can you see the sprouting ones? Ones I've picked off already, they don't really keep growing after they're picked. They kind of stop. And I just pinch them off here. And peas are great nitrogen fixers in the ground. That means that they're growing. Uses like an alchemy to transform soil, microbiome, microlife, the life in the soil, to more nitrogen that a lot of plants require. This is a South American coleus that tastes like oregano, and there's some aloe in the back, and way in the back, if you're seeing properly, is this grass is lemongrass. Okay, we won't. That's good. There's a squash plant. I wanted to show you here again some chia seeds. Chia seeds sprinkled on the floor and grew into flowers, and they gradually bloom little purple flowers. And then this turns brown and the seeds grow in there. Here's an edible cactus from behind. Okay, we are working on learning about chia seeds, and here I've given an option for keeping the chia seeds, for an option for food that is living but crispy. Some people, I noticed, We like something a little bit more with some crisp to it. So what I've done, these are the remnants of having soaked the chia seeds. I soaked the chia seeds for about a day, but no, about 12 hours is good enough. I like it to get a little bit more jelly. It can get jelly, the seeds, about a cup. And then I have a little baking pan, about 12 inches long. Poured the seeds in. There were some lumps, and they could be about this thick. It is about a centimeter, quarter of an inch. And then I put it into the oven. The lowest setting of my oven is 150 degrees Fahrenheit. Some ovens are 140 degrees Fahrenheit, and I left the door a little bit open. So it gets quite warm in the glass container, actually. This is Pyrex, not glass. And the container actually gets quite hot. So partway through, once the top of the chia seeds are dry in the oven, isn't it? Then I, with a tool, would take it and turn the pieces over. Let's see if we can do it with our hands. Ready? This comes up, and as you can see, it's a little bit wet on this side. And then this can turn over into the pan. And then you have little pieces in the pan, turned over, and it goes back into the oven for a little bit longer if you like. And we'll see, they do get quite warm, but my understanding is, one, it helps bring the life back to the seed. Okay, here's some chia seed. The chia seed has the gel around it, and we're used to seeing that perhaps or not. And then it starts to get life, and the heat starts to give the energy, give the seed a different quality. I find it easier to digest once they're soaked a little bit longer, and even the warming up helps them be more digestible, but they still have their many benefits for the digestion. Okay, onward. Okay. Be strong, be well.